I think I'm back.
Yes, you are.
Holy shit!
Congrats. Hey, they shortened their disconnect times by half.
Right? Holy fuck!
Wait, no, that's too much.
All right. So what do I need to do on the page itself?
Just probably disable advanced fog of war. Fog of war. Honestly, I'm not really sure why some options work. Sometimes I change one setting, it changes everything that I thought it didn't.
Okay. So I just selected that. Uh, okay. All right. Can you guys refresh to see if you see anything? Most of you shouldn't be able to see too far, but you should be at least be able to see your tokens.
I do not see anything.
Nope. Nothing.
There. I cheated. You guys should be able to see something now. There we go. Just reload. Should be able to see.
Yes.
Yep.
I
I just disabled it. I was like, fuck it.
bad DM. Bad.
eh. I wanted to play. I couldn't get it working the right way,
Guess
so
what?
what?
I see nothing. Only down that hallway.
That's okay. Alright.
Sorry, fellas. I went and used the restroom.
It's alright.
Let me
Yeah.
reload this.
Yeah.
All right, so you kind of find yourself in and amongst the a rock slide, just with your canoes. Everybody is here in this small room. There are little alcoves in this room. Here, just kind of spread out around the room. It's difficult to breathe in here. There's kind of like this yellow dinge throughout the air. What are you guys doing?
I'll probably start asking everybody okay. That whole gig.
Who first?
So these alcoves, I mean, are they empty or is there something in them?
You see something like this in them.
Huh.
Yeah, you see there's the little figurines kind of dotting around the room.
Do they look?
Can we like pick them up?
Um, yeah, you can kind of look at them and examine them.
I just want to take one just for those little tiny people.
Okay.
This seems like something they would enjoy.
And what's that thing in the center of the room?
The center diorama, it has 12 miniature tribal warriors, just kind of set up there, and a scout, and they're all kind of little, like they're animated. They move around a little bit.
So action figures.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, so the one that you've picked up is just kind of moving around um, in your hand, and it tries to bash its way out of your hand, but it's so tiny it doesn't really do anything. It's fighting to break free.
That's cool. I want to go grab one too.
And it's a door at the far end of the room.
Yeah, there is a door up here.
Is the door made of like wood or stone or?
So the door has a carved sun on it. Uh, the hinges on the side seem to be some scratches. It looks to be like a stone door. What do you guys want to do?
So those little figures have knives in their hands. So do they seem like they're actual knives, or are they just like stone, like carving sort of things?
They look to be like actual knives.
No good can come from that.
I think like what do you call it? My Little or the Little Indian. I don't know the old books. Indian in the cupboard.
Oh yeah. Can I take the knife from mine?
Um, yeah.
Yeah, I want to keep it, and I don't want it to stick me.
Okay. Yeah, they're not going to do any damage to you, but I mean they are um, they are kind of cute.
Well, Chucky was cute too, but look how that turned out.
Let's get a bunch of Chuckies. Yeah, sure. I'll stroll over to the stone door. Does it have like a knob or like a ring to pull, or is it like a Indiana Jones style?
So you kind of see that there is a actually give me a perception check.
All right. Second, let me pull up my sheet. Perception.
You notice that
Nice.
that there is a keyhole in the door.
Anything? As in, do we have anything that looks like it fits in that keyhole?
So you start looking around for one.
Yeah, look back to the crew. Like, you guys have anything that goes to this?
You know what? I think I left that in my other pants.
As you're kind of exploring the room, one of you do find in a thing that looks like a key in one of the dioramas. You're kind of able to describe the hole, and just you guys kind of fan out with that 20. You find it.
Somebody want to go open the door?
Sure, I'll take the key and put it in the hole.
Okay. It unlocks.
I'm gonna like stand a little back and shove it open with my sword if it opens like on a hinge.
Okay. So yeah, you can see the you can enter this room.
So,
All right.
come up with some sort of marching order, probably.
So we've got Azaka, Taven. How do we want to do this? Who wants to go? How do you guys want to go? I'll let you guys direct the NPCs too.
Well, I would say if we can get someone that's kind of a decent tank type up front, so I don't know, maybe one of the gladiators or something.
Ah, so you mean me? All right. I step up.
There you go.
Well, the pure melee people have to be up front, and then after that we'll just go back by range.
Okay, so
I'll,
Azaka
I'll
does
follow the barbarian.
just as good as in the ranged category as she has melee, although she is the beefiest of everybody. Do you want her to go first?
Azaka first, followed by me.
Okay.
Looks like we can go two abreast, right?
Yep. And probably the next tankiest would be the Centaur. And then Taven.
And then I'll go in third.
And I'll have Hargan go in behind you. And then Osmo last. Does that look like a good marching order?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right, left me behind. Okay, there we go.
All right. So Izaka moves up. Centaur moves up. Okay. Brum and Darius, go ahead and give me. Actually, there is no reflex save. Okay. The door, the walls just kind of slap open and knock you backward, driving you further, just driving you back. And now there is a wall with only about a 6 inches clearance, blocking your path.
So basically, those two things on the side flipped open, and so now there's a wall separating the two halves of the group.
Yes.
Interesting.
4 damage for anybody who was in the front row of that.
Front row or back row?
There and there.
Oh, okay. Front of the back row.
Yep.
Got it.
And this wall is made out of stone.
Yes.
Strong. Sturdy.
It's strong and sturdy.
We try
So
and force
pushing
them
on it
front-
doesn't do anything.
Pushing on it doesn't seem to do anything. They are.
Is there a contraption you can see, like hinges or something we could knock out to? Open the door.
Go ahead and give me an investigation. From your examination there, Zoth, you don't see that these stone logs go back.
Oh shit.
Well, it was nice knowing you guys. Bethard is gonna push really hard on the.
Yeah, do we have somebody that's
Stone.
really strong that can maybe try to force them open?
The centaur is the strongest in the group. Can't budge it.
Put your back into it.
I am giving it everything I've got.
Damn it, man! I need more.
The only thing I can think of is maybe destroying these blocks.
All right. Does anyone have like a bludgeoning tool?
I got a wood stick.
What's the NPC lady with us?
Izaka. Oh, the other NPC lady?
She-
Let's see. What could she do?
She blow it open with some magic spells. Then all you guys on the other side have all the magic, you know.
Yeah, the one side has almost all the magic, the other side doesn't. Yeah, and Zindala is definitely behind everybody. So, There she is. Forgot to pull her out. Toss her there for a moment. Can she do anything? Yeah, she can. Only self. All right. Okay, so you got 6 guys back. Now, were any of you in the front carrying the canoes?
I mean, the
I'll
centaur.
hold it.
The Centaur?
Yeah.
The Centaur was far enough ahead where the canoe wasn't damaged.
I definitely wouldn't be carrying a canoe.
And the gladiator back here was carrying, uh, was dragging a canoe or two. So, save 2 canoes. Because he was taking up the rear. So, your canoes are safe.
Why are we bringing these canoes underground?
Because you couldn't really leave them up there. They were at your campsite and they kind of collapsed down into it with it.
Right.
So you got everything.
No, that. Yeah, that was I think that was more like Bethad asking
Yeah.
the squad like, "What are we doing?"
All right.
So do these wall segments appear to be mechanical or magical? I mean, is there like hinges? Is there some sort of mechanism that's visible?
So it looks like there was a mechanism that caused them to kind of fall, and a weight stone kind of slid over the place, securing it so it doesn't move. So the only way through it is to break them.
All right, if everyone will stand back, I'm gonna clang my greatsword off of it. I guess see if it works.
It does take time, and you are able to break through it eventually. That's all it is it's a time sink. So everybody kind of takes turns smashing the block. Hargan punches the block over and over again. Monk training. And the centaur whacks at it. It takes you almost an hour to make enough room for you guys to be able to get through. And you take 1 point of poison damage during that hour from the air.
Piece of cake.
Mm.
Okay. So this way is clear now.
Anybody else just have flashbacks to Kill Bill when she was punching the thing?
That's exactly what I was thinking. Could have like the old kung fu master laughing at him while he's doing it.
Yep. So Zaka says, does anybody have trap skills? And
Nope.
they should probably take the lead.
I mean, I have perception, but I can't do anything with it.
Well, I mean, if you can see them, maybe somebody else has the skills to be able to disable some of this stuff if you guys work together. Do you want to take the lead, Brum?
Yeah, I have a passive perception of 16 now, so
Nice.
All right. So you start to delve deeper into these lovely ruins.
yep. Open the door, see what's behind it.
All right.
And are we supposed to see the token on the other side of this?
You are now because the door's open. Yeah, I just because I was lazy, I just kind of just opened it up.
How's it look?
So yeah, what do I see when we open this door? If I can't open the door.
You can open the door, and you see just um, a giant boulder in the middle of the room and a crayfish.
Like a giant crayfish?
Yeah.
So there's water in here?
Yes. The water is isn't too deep. So you kind of see rooms constructed with large like stone blocks. The walls are covered with this wet, slimy mud. It also kind of covers the floor. So it's not really water. It's more like this really soupy mud. Um, and in the center of the chamber, there is a large, polished boulder with smaller, rounded rocks all around it. Um, the boulder stands 5 feet tall and is colored brown with dark streaks and spots. Um, Leaning against the wall, there appears to be a bamboo staff. Um, and in the mud, you see the shape moving, which is the crayfish. It kind of looks at you the moment you open the door.
Does it appear to be hostile?
What are you doing? At the moment, it's just looking at you.
I'm too far back to really see much, I guess.
I mean, do you guys want to try and sneak past the crayfish, or? Because I'm assuming I'm letting everyone know that there is a crayfish in this room.
Oh yeah.
Well, we probably really have no choice but to enter the room.
Yeah, I'll take one step into the room.
I should probably get the party to move forward.
Yeah, I'll follow up.
You hear coming from the crayfish.
It might be territorial.
So, are we gonna eat it and kill it, or what?
I mean, we could try and sneak past, and then Plan B, kill it.
Yep, it does speak. If it just, you can tell there are words in it, of what it's saying.
Intelligent
Talk to
crayfish.
it.
Just.
Does anyone speak crayfish?
Did we lose our
Bethad's gonna
droid?
imitate the crayfish.
So if it's speaking, I'm wondering if it's like was something got polymorphed into a crayfish or something like that. we have any kind of dispel or anything that anybody could use? Or even a detect magic?
I don't think we do.
Why don't we all move forward into the room and see if it reacts to our presence?
Alrighty, I'll follow into the room.
What's your guys' languages anyway? If you guys could post them.
Common, halfling.
Common and halfling.
Common and goblin.
Okay. Common and celestial.
Oh, actually, I'm curious if my background would give me languages. So, like, what would be a language of these lands normally? It's just common.
Yeah, commons.
Okay, well, God, I need to check if archaeologists give what gives. One of your choice, okay. So I would know undercommon.
Okay. So the crayfish kind of just uh, moves a little bit to as you guys enter the. Again, it repeats whatever its phrase was.
Do you speak common? Ask the crayfish, I guess.
Nope, it doesn't respond.
Ask it something in goblin. Do you speak goblin?
So the crayfish kind of stands up a little bit and takes its claws and kind of makes a pushing motion underhanded.
So he's shooing us away.
Yes.
That means welcome in, right? Cool, let's go.
We're gonna shoo him away.
I can't find my cursor. Oh, there it is.
As you step a little further into the room, it steps forward at you and just kind of raises its claws and snaps them high up into the air.
Get your stinky armpits away from here.
And it speaks again. And it makes the motion to just to leave.
What?
And then it retreats back. Go ahead and knowledge nature for anybody who wants to.
What? Nature?
Mhm.
Yellow. Nope.
Brum?
We're all great.
So Darius, you're the only one who might have an inkling. It seems to be guarding something.
Oh,
Yeah, there's something about that boulder in the middle of the room.
Yep.
Oh, there's really no way back, so
I know.
do you guys think we should just press forward into the room here? I mean, if it's going to attack us, it's going to attack us. Maybe it'll let us inspect the boulder.
Hug the wall.
Yeah, just get around the outside and see what happens.
Doing fancy claptrap movements. Sticking close to the wall.
Okay.
Super stealthy.
Go ahead and move.
get the
Nothing.
conga line out of here.
So it kind of draws a line in the mud. Like it draws a couple lines in the mud.
So basically, we can hug the wall and go to one of these other doors, and it'll probably leave us alone.
Yep. It's like I'm watching you, but it doesn't do. It doesn't attack. It kind of just paces back and forth, watching, making sure you don't approach.
Kind of want to cross the line now.
Right?
Or do you really?
He did it.
He did it.
Wait. Boop.
Just like 1 foot over.
Put your left foot in, then you take it quickly out.
All right. It hollers. A different
And this is how we die.
a different phrase.
I can't say that.
And
Kalka, kill it yourself.
a giant crab comes out of the mud.
Well,
Is the bamboo stick still okay?
The bamboo stick actually is one of its legs.
Damn, I wanted that as a staff.
I mean, you could still use it as a staff.
Just use a crab leg.
Mr. Krabs.
Next
no!
on Deadliest Catch. Only
SpongeBob
Swamp people.
SquarePants.
Them crayfish in them swamp.
It also does the challenging motion. And speaks in the same language or the same sound as the crayfish.
Well, I looked us off. Are we doing this?
After you, beautiful.
I mean, look to everybody. Should we just leave?
But it's right there.
Right? Darius, what do you think?
I'm just wondering if we should just bypass it for the moment.
Right, we can
I mean,
always come
just
back.
yeah, I mean, it seems like it's going to let us go to one of these other doorways. I mean, maybe something will come to us, or we would discover something else that might be a clue that would bring us back here. I don't know. I'm kind of at a loss.
Yeah, he seems to be protecting the stone, so it should stay here. So we'll go explore a couple other rooms,
Okay.
and then
if-
before we like change quadrants or something, we may have a decision.
Yeah,
What
we're
if
gonna
them
have to
rocks
deal
are
with this at some
theirs?
point.
Yeah,
And
you
that's the
kind of
mama
get
and the daddy.
well, maybe not mama and daddy, but you kind of get the idea that it's protecting its lair.
Yeah, that was just the old 8 nature rule.
Yeah.
Him thinking they're, interspecies
Oh,
eggs.
I get it. Yeah. All right. So where are you heading to now?
Up?
Yeah, let's go to the north
I
door.
mean, yeah.
All right.
Let's get the rest of the party up here. Get back in our marching
Okay.
order.
So you all start just kind of conga lining through through the mud, and they are you can see that they are actively perturbed and defending their territory, but not really like attacking anyone. Just trying to use their size to hey, don't don't fuck with us, but otherwise than that, nothing more than that. All right. So you see a door here.
I flipped him off.
Yeah, I was thinking actually Zendala is bitchy enough where she'd probably spit in their general direction. But she doesn't do that. Figured that'd probably be a bad idea.
I wish I was a mage. I would have poisoning clouded, like from one hand, making it look like I farted. But too bad I'm not a mage.
Druid would have been handy here to talk with animals or whatever.
Or a wizard or a sorcerer with more than being able to comprehend languages.
Yep.
Who needs to comprehend languages when we conquered this so smoothly?
Yeah, well, adventure with the party you have, not the party you wish you had.
Right? Yeah, so the walls here are wet and slimy. You can see the stucco here is decomposing and saturated with water. Um,
I don't know if you guys can see it, but on my screen, I can see that there's that little funky door to the right. Is that like a visible door?
I think it's a door.
But it's not like the same color as the other doors. Like, I was curious if it's something different.
You talking about that?
Yeah.
I would assume that's a door. Yeah.
yeah, that is a door.
All right. Should we do the old hug the right side and go through the whole maze, or go straight?
I assume we hug the right side. Can't get lost that way, right?
Alrighty.
Oh.
I'll approach.
Okay.
And open the door.
Okay. So as you, um, Mike, you take 1 point of acid damage.
Resistance.
From.
Stout. Hold on, I'll link it.
Okay.
Stout resilience. Oh, advantage and resistance. Yeah, advantage against it and resistance. Yep.
It's only against poison.
Oh, right. You said acid.
I did say acid. Although I did roll a d6 earlier for poison damage, you take no damage from poison from that roll from earlier.
Which was?
1 point.
I don't remember that. Okay.
Yeah, I said it earlier. So you've taken only 1 point of acid damage, while everybody else has taken 1 point of poison so far.
Okay.
Okay. So the door, there is a block that kind of just slides, although you kind of can't move it by yourself.
Strength
we should
save.
probably get someone other than a halfling to help push.
Huh? I'll make my strength save.
Okay, other than me, help push.
Hey, with advantage, that's a 22, buddy.
Does not move.
No, fuck this shit. I'm out.
It doesn't move.
Nope.
Centaur up here.
The centaur kind of gets up there and says that he actually needs help moving it. It needs a total strength score of 4 people attempting to move it. Luckily, the centaur counts as 2.
Oh, and I'm small enough that I should be able to stand under the centaur and help.
Yep.
I just made my strength save. Can you roll with that? I'll help him with that.
And then the
Yeah, buddy.
Tabin standing there. So you start to move it. It only moves an inch or so per round pushing. It is a really heavy door. Everybody takes 1 point of acid damage.
Everybody?
Everybody that's in the room pushing. Everybody that's actually standing in this hallway takes 1 point.
Damn it.
Per round. It takes 10 rounds to move it.
This place sucks.
So we take 10 damage in total?
Yep. And your feet are
I
burning.
got healing spirit.
Your feet are burning. Like you can feel that the acid from the floor is eating your shoes. Your boots are soaked in this acid.
Push harder.
The door is open.
Alright, I'm gonna rush in there so I don't take any more damage. And that is a dumb idea now that I think about it.
Yeah, after seeing him just run in there, I guess I'll take a step into the room.
And, he was pretty much like, ow, my feet, and ran in the room. Gonna be better in there, is it?
Give me 1 second.
Yep.
He's looking up trap damage.
Okay, so for those who you just rushed in there, the okay, go ahead and give me DC 10 con saves.
4? Who?
Sleep.
Everybody?
Uh huh.
It's easy.
Nice.
Easy. Not Buttercup.
Darius falls unconscious on the poison floor.
Fantastic.
Oh shit.
Can we put him on the
Calling the
centaur?
cleric. Oh wait.
Quick, we need to help him before he trips too hard. But get it? He's on an acid floor.
Does anyone know how to wake this magically sleeping person?
Oh, and this magic sleeping person is it's terrible. You are absolutely unconscious. Even with taking the acid
We-
damage, you don't wake.
We shake him real hard.
Doesn't wake.
Well,
What if we clap loudly?
I think
Alright.
everybody clap at once.
I think the only character who can save you is Brum. I know is Osmo.
Osmo, could you help him?
Yeah, let me double check Osmo's spells real quick. Where he is. No, Osmo's spells won't work. So the only person who can save him is the cleric, which is him.
Well,
Let's check.
Well, first of all, pick him up off of the acid.
Yep.
No, I was like to imagine we're just all standing around him as he's slowly decaying in acid. I don't know what to do.
do?
Yo.
It's like, how many Germans does it take to screw on a light bulb?
Okay. All right. So there is a door here. Go ahead and mark for those who passed their save. Go ahead and mark it that they that they okay, yep. So each time you end your turn here, you have to roll it. Okay. So yeah, let me mark the area real quick here. Draw a shape. Actually, Darius is awake because they're not in there, but they would immediately fail their roll the moment they walked in to join everybody else. So,
Lol.
yeah. So it affects that area only. So you're currently awake, Darius, but it...
Okay.
You could just feel that you're getting tired.
the moment you step in there, you're fucked. For now.
Okay.
The air.
You could
feels
just be the watch.
I think, actually, maybe Zendala can probably help you. I don't know. Because I'm double checking Zendala's spell sheet.
This place is cursed.
Oh yeah, this place is terrible. And this is the nice one. Alright. What are you guys doing now? There is a door in front of you.
I'm assuming those are pots next to me.
Where are they?
Those 6 circular
They're urns.
things. Well, I'm gonna stroll up to the door because I don't want to breathe this shitty air anymore.
Okay.
And crack open the door and take a real quick peek.
Okay. Fantastic. So the moment you crack the door, you feel a wash of magic wash over everyone.
Oh God.
And we leveled up.
And you feel. Go ahead and give me a saving throw. Constitution.
Bro,
Oof.
I think it's Constitution anyway.
I hope not. I want to re-roll.
Actually, it doesn't say. Let me look something up. It just
It's
says.
a wisdom save.
It just says save. Doesn't say what type of save. So it's always fun when it's like that.
It's a Constitution save, right?
Right.
No, it's definitely wisdom.
Yeah, magical washing over.
Dex 100%. That's what I'm best at.
Shit, sorry, fellas.
You are very prepared, Mr. Bond.
As I'm reading paragraphs of data. Okay. So the glyph itself does not actually have a saving throw. It's what spell it casts that it bases its DC off of. That's fantastic. Good to know for next time. Wisdom saving throw.
Ugh.
Bam! Yes!
Was everyone?
Yeah, everyone. All right. So in the room, you see a coffin.
I'm sure it's full of treasure.
We're gonna open it, right? Just like that's just the thing that's gonna happen.
I walk up to the coffin and do a military salute.
Press F.
Sorry about your Ted. Get out of here.
So let me use eyes of the grave. So if as long as I'm within 60 feet of it, I should be able to detect if there's any kind of undead in that thing. Technicalities.
Yeah, I know.
What if we just crack it slightly?
So I can detect if a zombie's standing there looking at me.
Or if
You
it's a
can
lich
look
in
at-
disguise, or if it's a diva in disguise, or for a specter is standing there in the room that hasn't revealed itself, you would be able to see it.
All right.
But a zombie sitting inside a closed coffin, you wouldn't be able to detect, but you have the strong inclination that in this world of magic that nothing stays dead forever. So
I mean, there is like a anti-resurrection curse thing going on.
it's just true. It all depends on how you're resurrected.
Anyone want to take the lead, or you want to let me keep being the gets everyone killed?
Imagine we would want to be in the room and then just open it at once.
Good luck, young lad.
Or we sit outside the room and let you open it.
Give me the thumbs up from afar.
It's been nice.
It was a
I believe in
good
you.
week.
Neat. You do see that on the wall.
So a ghost's hand is reaching out from it.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Any
Yep, nothing
ideas?
bad can come of that.
I mean, does it look like a really shitty axe, or is it like kind of
It looks pretty cool.
And cool things do a lot of damage.
right? One bead of sweat goes down Bethod's face, like ooh.
I mean, can anyone use axes?
I mean, technically, I got all the martial weapons, right? As a fighter.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it is a really cool axe.
Now that makes me not want to touch it.
I would touch it.
It was an axe of finesse base?
I think maybe a hand axe is right.
Yeah, and that looks like hand axe, right?
It is a hand axe. Oh yeah. All right. So there's a bunch of glyphs. Each one of these are a glyph. There is 10 in total. And then there's the hand axe that's over there on the wall.
Hand axe, I guess. All
Yeah, exactly. That's why I said it that way.
That's an amazing great axe.
right.
It is a battle axe. So it is versatile.
Wait, it's a battle axe?
1d8, 1d10, versatile. What do you guys
But
want
it's
to do?
not
should we do?
heavy,
No, it's not heavy.
so I don't have a disadvantage using it.
Yep.
You know you want it.
Right. I poke the barbarian. Go over there and grab it, man.
Yeah, it's your axe.
I mean,
What's the worst that can happen?
I'll
I'm
do
sure you
it
can just
too.
walk over there and take it. Nothing will happen.
I'm gonna approach it and like go skirt around the wall. You know, not touch the mummy's box, whatever that is,
Okay.
and I'm gonna poke it with like the tip of my sword.
It falls to the floor.
Nice.
Cool.
Grab it. I tell him.
Is
Got a
the
smile.
shadow still there?
Yoink.
No, the shadow fades. You grab it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I gotta do
Well, you're not dead yet, so that's good.
Yeah, you're not dead.
Nice. And he's
Yeah.
like holding it. Yeah, I'm standing a little back. That hand ain't gonna like slap us up or anything.
Nope.
You did it.
Yeah, you got good job. You did it. You got an axe.
Got a new axe.
Sweet. I always wanted something the same size as me.
Oh yeah, it's a good looking axe too. I like it.
Alright,
You said it was a
now
battle axe, right?
Yeah, it's a battle axe.
so what's the consensus on messing with the tomb in the middle?
I'm sure
I'm
it's
just
full
saying
of
there might be
treasure.
some stuff in there. Everything has gone right in this room so far, if you think about it.
So far.
Yeah, you guys aren't taking any damage in this room. By the way, all of
This is
you,
the best room.
yeah, you guys aren't taking any damage in this room and Darius, what are you doing? Are you gonna go in?
Well, I thought the deal was I couldn't pass through the oval area.
Yeah, I know. But if you don't, you're gonna basically be taking the damage, or you're gonna have to come back out here.
Okay.
The crab seemed pretty nice.
We can bond with them.
So make a run for it.
Okay. I will let you re-roll the save because I don't want you to have the failed roll at the moment. Not unless
That was con.
yeah, con. Okay, you pass.
Pass out.
Pass for now anyway. You guys have to leave that room so you guys will have to re-roll it when
Can
you
we
walk through it.
read what's on the coffin?
What was that?
Can we read what's on the coffin?
There is some writing on the coffin in a language you do not know.
This is a language we don't know.
Yep.
So in the things surrounding the coffin or sarcophagus, what are those exactly?
So they look to be 11-faced glyphs. Kind of, you can tell from the way it's looking. There is give me 1 second. I want to check I want to check the some advanced information here. Come on.
Is it cool if I burn a second wind while we're chilling to get some health back?
Yeah, that's okay. Um,
Plus level. All right, I'm topped off.
because you do have a bard in the party, if you guys take a long rest here, you can burn any hit dice and add the 1d6. Is it 2d6 for a Song of Rest? Or 1d6? It's 1d6.
One. For now, it's still one.
So you get 2 points back of health for Song of Rest, and you take 1d6 of poison damage. So you get 1 extra hit point back. This place is really fun.
It hurts to breathe in here.
Yes, it does.
So with that 2 damage and the 1,
You got 2 heal, 1 dam.
so I have a. So if I was already maxed out before the 2, and I'm down to 39. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna poke the top of the coffin. No, I'm not. Never mind. That's a terrible idea.
That sounds like a great idea.
Beautiful idea. Oh,
Ooh, if you're swinging it around, it looks all dope. That's hot.
Give me one. Oh. I'm sorry.
What?
The axe actually doesn't come off the wall. But I want you to have I want you to have the axe.
DC 14 strength save. Do I take it?
Nope.
I'm gonna do the thing in the movies where I'm pulling on his feet and he's pulling on the axe. Oh god.
Nope. There is one way to get it off the wall.
We break the wall.
Yeah, just bring Chuck, cut it out of the wall, turns into a mace.
No, you know how you get it off the wall?
Open the sarcophagus.
You have to attune to it.
I'm holding it for the whole entire time.
So you hold it.
Isn't that?
You hold it for a
Latch
full
him
hour.
on.
I'm fucking determined to get this stupid axe.
Okay. So
I'd like to, like, oh, hold on. Sorry.
after you attune to it, you figure out that you can remove the axe from the wall by using some charges.
Ooh.
You burn 5 charges, and now you have pass wall. So you can pull the axe out of the wall.
Oh. I pull the axe out of the wall, stumbling around, swinging. Holy shit.
So these are the spells your axe can cast.
Ooh.
And what's the whole entire thing with the charges?
Okay. So you burn 5 to get it out of the wall.
12. We're going to do that. Huh?
So
Oh, wow.
There's parchment on it.
but you are attuned to the axe. It is a +2 axe, not a +1.
Ooh,
Cool.
fancy.
Battle axe. Or what?
Yeah, it's a +2 axe.
Is there just axe as a weapon? So hand axe, battle axe.
Battle axe.
Thank you.
I'm sure with that axe, you can take down whatever's in that sarcophagus.
So I was gonna say, on 3, let's pull this coffin off, and you could chop whatever's in there.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So I'll give that handout to you. That is yours. Okay. So first piece of treasure handed out for tonight for this place. There is some really nice treasure in this place, although it does take work to get.
Nice.
Oh, so I'm doing exactly everything that a barbarian is supposed to do. Beautiful.
Uh-huh. All right.
Persistence of a low IQ barbarian.
So what are we doing? You guys have
ready to
figured out
crack
that
this
there's
coffin?
Well, If you
that the script
so the sort
the script here kind of corresponds with the script out here, or at least some of them, and you can kind of infer that they are numbers.
On what?
So that one is a number, that's a number, that's a number. Yeah,
Okay.
those are numbered.
All right.
And there's some numbers that correspond with the writing on the sarcophagus.
so these things on the perimeter around the sarcophagus, are they just stones?
Yeah, they are um, they're glyphs that are that they seem to be numbered 1 through 10 in and you can kind of you figure out that the tomb can be opened by pressing the numbers that correspond with the with what's on the tomb itself.
Okay, that's kind of what I was thinking. Is if they match.
Yeah. Um,
So can anyone read this, or what should we do?
Well, just
Well,
describe shapes, I would think, right?
yeah.
Yeah, I think all we need to do is I think each of us needs to grab or stand by one of these glyphs, and then we just need to touch them probably in the same sequence of what's on the lid of the sarcophagus.
Uh,
Yeah.
So
I like it.
So you figure out like 1, 2, 3. Just kind of probably just do an arrow. So like that one's 1, that one's 2, that one's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Eat.
Hmm?
Well, that wasn't very mysterious.
Oh, guys, come on. Get to your posts.
Well, there's 10 of us in the party, so or 9 of us.
Yeah. So
No, we have 10.
the first number described is this one over here.
All right, so I'm gonna touch it, see what it does.
All right. You click it and you hear some whirring, just like a magical thrum.
Just clench and wait to blow up, I guess.
Nothing else happens. The next number matches this one right here.
Okay. Click it.
Again, you hear a thrum. The next one is described nobody's near. So you start looking around, and you find it over here.
Centaur man, come on, get in the game.
There's 10 of us, and there's 10 things.
Okay.
So she should be able to stand by one.
And then the last one. I'm no longer on my snap to center. Is here. When it's pressed, you hear not a thrum this time, but a grating sound. And you hear the slab top kind of and start sliding a little bit.
Just inhale deeply of the poison that comes out. If there is poison.
So I'm going to use my eyes of the grave now and see if I can detect something coming out that's undead.
Yes. The moment that the tomb opens, something sits up, all gnarled and just ghastly looking. He sits up, looks at each one of you.
The fuck?
Can I chop him?
Go for it.
Alright, I'm gonna immediately run up and just a downward
Yo,
chop right into its head.
I don't know if this axe was yours, but looks good. Thank you.
Okay.
Should I roll or what's the deal here?
It's considered prone right now, so go ahead and roll that.
Alright, prones with advantage. Whoo!
Okay. Roll damage.
So yeah, give it the little 16 bomb. And I'm gonna take my action surge because I'm terrified.
Okay.
I'm gonna chop again. And I'm gonna use Great Weapon Master and Precision Strike.
Okay.
So, ooh, so 10.
10 does not hit.
Well, just clang it off the stone and keep screaming.
All right. Who wants to go next? Or do we want to roll initiative?
Let's just roll.
Like, do we have a full turn?
At the moment, it is. You guys have it. What do you call it? Surprise. Because it cannot act this turn. So if you.
Oh. Yeah.
So might as well take free attacks.
Yeah, I'll run up and hit it with a stick.
Okay.
So advantage 17, right? Because it's prone.
Okay. 17 definitely hits. And you, with that thud, you drive him back into his coffin, and he seems to be no longer moving.
So we just murdered a fenceless undead. Awesome.
What if he was gonna like talk and like say welcome to my
Yeah, he
my
could have
house?
been friendly. We'll never know.
Hey, how is it going, guys? Die! Everyone chops him down.
All right. So what do you guys do?
I'll start searching
All right.
the coffin.
So you find wide jade beaded bracelets that he's wearing.
Ooh.
Um,
Ooh.
one is a jade ring with kind of depicting a man holding a moon, and the other one is a panther ready to strike.
Oh, this panther.
Can I have the other ring with the man?
I toss him the ring. I'm like, ooh, the panther looks really good.
I'll put that ring on my pinky so I look like a pimp. Yeah, anything else?
I try the ring on.
So there is a breastplate made out of loops of tubular jade, interspersed with bone dividers.
That sounds pretty cool.
It's basically studded leather as far as stats go, and it's worth 200 gold.
I mean, anybody want it?
Who wears studded leather in the group?
Yeah.
Nah, fam. I don't do armor.
I mean, yeah, I wear studded leather, but most combat encounters, I'm not going to be human form. So probably just keep it and sell it.
That's okay. Just replace it every time, just like the Hulk.
I mean, yeah, I'm a chainmail kind of guy. And this ain't my stuff.
It's okay. All your clothes are all just but a minor illusion.
It's a construct by modern man. You know?
Make your con save for your clothes to remain.
All right, so there is a mask.
I'm immediately gonna grab it and put it on my face without even examining it.
You are now possessed by a demon.
Yep, that's that's one way to find out.
All right.
Leap and then look.
So there's 3 rings in total. So one ring is that.
Ooh.
one ring is that.
Oh man.
Ooh, that could be handy for our little crab buddy.
Ooh.
And one ring is that.
Damn. Which ones are the rings or which?
Those are the bracers.
Ooh.
So how does this stuff like affect me when I'm wild shaping? Do I carry over any of the benefits of rings, or
They morph into your form, and so yes, you would still benefit from the rings, but armor you wouldn't.
okay?
Not unless it's magical armor, which I don't have yet. There are certain magical armors that will carry over, so, but none of them I've handed out yet. There is a jade cube. A spherical agate. And there looks to be two potions, although they're just dust in the bottom of the bottle at the moment.
They didn't store it on its side. They let the cork dry out.
So who fights with no armor? That would be probably the person to get the bracers.
So which ring did I pick up?
Barbarian has no armor, right? Them bracers. Do they?
I believe also the bracers would affect the druid
Oh yeah. And the monk.
and the monk. Yep.
Yeah, I have no idea what this stuff does.
Which ring was what?
So there's one of Ring of Protection, which gives, I believe, some AC.
Yeah, I believe it's a +1 to AC. But we grabbed like that dude holding the moon,
Yep.
panther ring.
The moon is the fire resistance ring. The panther is animal influence.
Right. Anybody want a fire resistance ring?
Well, I'll take something. Like I said, I think the bracers need to go to somebody that's going to benefit from them.
Right.
So you said the bracers would work when I'm shapeshift?
Yes.
Would work when I'm shapeshift?
Yep.
Yo, Druid, you want an animal influence ring? I'll trade for your fire protection.
I don't think I have the fire protection.
Wasn't it you that got the fire protection?
No.
I think we've really given it out yet.
I mean, the fire resistance ring?
Yeah, I mean, anybody can have it.
I mean, really, most of this stuff, I mean, anybody can use it.
Right.
Like, actually, I don't really care about the fire resistance.
Yeah, all I really want is the bracers.
Yeah, I'll have it.
All right. So who taking the protection ring? I kind of want that jade cube just because it's pretty much a jade D6.
JD6, nice.
Well, I'll take the ring of protection if nobody wants it. Or if you guys want one of
Fake.
the other ones more. Okay.
The mask was nothing?
200 gold.
Alright. I'll just put that in my backpack and I'm happy with some cheddar cheese.
Yep. Lots of treasure.
So we just killed this dude and took all his stuff?
Yep.
Yeah,
Didn't even get his name.
You know there's something horrible awaiting us for doing.
Right?
Yeah,
there's
karma's
some-
gonna come back.
He was like the protector of Earth or some shit.
All right. Do we want to stop here?
Yeah, this is probably a good spot.
Yeah.
So who took the fire resistance and who took the animal influence?
So we just all roll 20s and whoever gets the highest takes it?
Yeah.
I don't want any of those.
Is anybody wearing regular leather?
Oh, I actually am wearing leather armor, not studded leather.
That studded leather would look beautiful. Although it would probably make you a very prime target for bandits.
I'm already a really short, weak guy, so I'm probably already a prime target.
I mean, it's what is it? Where's the description?
It's jade and bone.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, I'm wearing it. It looks cool.
oh yeah, I mean that right there is the description of it. It's breastplate made of loops of tubular jade interspaced with bone dividers.
And that's studded leather.
Yes.
What's the AC on that?
Daniel? Back it out with that studded leather again.
Flexing on them mummies, man.
Yo. I think studded leather is 12.
Yeah, 12 plus Dex.
Yep. That should be it.
Oh yeah. You gotta do this.
So does that axe, does it still have a hand coming off of it?
No, not anymore.
Alright.
So we're done?
We are. I'm just rolling con saves real quick. Crap. Okay. I forgot to roll con saves.
That's fine.
Fahoo!
All right. So Tabin, I'm gonna mark Tabin with a an icon right now that Tabin is under the weather. Tabin's gonna get a timeout. All right, cool. And then the other one, which isn't Tabin, this one is the other guy. Okay. So only Tabin's is knocked out of that Temple of Doom cloud.
Do we all have to roll con?
Uh-huh. When you leave again, you'll all have to roll con again.
I got my pretty axe. I'm good. I'm going through that thing. There we go.
You don't have to roll it now unless you want to.
Uh-oh.
You shitting me?
I just wanted. I was only rolling it for them to come in because I forgot to roll it for them to come in, and I was going to do the leaving con save after.
Wow.
So
Well, hell yeah, fellas. Thanks for letting me hop in.
yeah, hopefully see you next week, and we'll end up doing a session 2 of this. Probably getting out of here. Hopefully in 2 or 3 sessions, we'll be out of this place.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
As long as this loot keeps flowing.
Oh, this is Loot Pinata City. I decided that most of the module doesn't have
No.
a good loot system, but this one does. So I
Shit.
added this in here.
You cucked me out with the sword.
Why?
I mean, the axe.
I know.
No. No.
That's okay.
It's not even finesse. You son of a.
All right, I'll talk to you guys next week.
All right. Have a good one, all.
Take it easy,
Have a good night,
fellas.
internet.
But
Later.